Hey there, and welcome back to Utility Sports. Overnight, we had a trade in the MLB. Lance Lynn was traded from the Texas Rangers to the Chicago White Sox in an overnight deal that not a lot of people were expecting to happen at that time of the day, but it did get done last night. Now, kind of breaking it down for you, Lance Lynn was shipped there, and the return for the Texas Rangers is going to be Dane Dunning, who pitched a couple of innings this year for the White Sox. He had Tommy John surgery not long ago, so he had to recover from that in the 2019 season. But then this year he got a chance, and he pitched particularly well. Had a 3.97 ERA in his time in the majors, and at one point he was in the MLB Top 100 prospect list uh, for overall. So pretty good return for the Rangers. They also got Weems in the deal, who was a sixth-round pick for the White Sox. So honestly, not a bad haul for the Rangers. A lot of people were wondering over the trade deadline, why didn't the Rangers move them? We have information coming out on that, so they can kind of figure out, what was the motivation for not moving Lance Lynn when his value was at an all-time high. I know that, as soon as the deadline got done, the Rangers said we were holding out for the best possible value, and they felt that they couldn't get it during the deadline, and they obviously got very, very good value now. Looking at Dane Dunning, he is controllable all the way through 2026. So this gives the Rangers an MLB-ready pitcher for 6 years to come under their control without having to sign him to a big, long-term contract. So I really like it for the Rangers. You get an MLB-ready arm, and you have another prospect who pitched really well in rookie ball last year, considering he was a 2019 draft pick. So for the Texas Rangers, I really like the haul. Obviously, you get the MLB-ready arm, and then the White Sox, looking at it from their perspective, they give up a guy that he was going to be in their rotation, but you're getting a certified stud at the starting pitcher position. Obviously, they have Kopech coming back. They have Dallas Keuchel. They have Giolito. And so it's going to be kind of interesting, to see how this all plays out for the White Sox, because you're getting a top-of-the-line, inning-eating, workhorse starter for, you give up a good prospect and technically two prospects, but one really good prospect and then one that, was a sixth-round pick. So we'll kind of have to see how that pans out. But for the White Sox, I really like the deal as well. I think they're both winners in this trade. I think the Rangers are going a certain direction. Obviously, they've had consecutive losing seasons, actually 4 consecutive losing seasons. And so for the White Sox, I think it makes all the sense in the world. Right now, they're looking to compete. They needed a front of the line rotational guy. He's going to be right behind Giolito, but I mean, he was the one, the number one pitcher for the Rangers all year long last year, and he was an inning eater. He's a strikeout machine. This guy is a very, very good pitcher. So for both sides, I think they're winners. And kind of looking at what's next for the Texas Rangers, I think they're going to be doing some more selling. I think they're going to call teams on Odor. I think they're going to be calling teams on an Andrews trade, because we got the news that Kiner Falefa was moved to shortstop. And this kind of pushes Andrews to the utility man role. It's going to be kind of weird to see, where they plug and play him. If he's going to be a guy that plays on rest days. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to utilize Andrews. I think that obviously with the direction of Chris Young being the new general manager under John Daniels, I think that the Texas Rangers have a long way to go in the rebuild. They have one of the worst farm systems in baseball. They have 2 top 100 prospects right now, but they got a lot of work to do with this roster. We could see names like Joey Gallo being, kind of flung out there. And I think Tampa Bay would be an interesting name for or landing spot for Joey Gallo. But it's going to be kind of interesting to see. We have to take a look at the Rangers holistically and realize that they're not going to be a playoff team once again this year. And the owner even came out and said that they are going to be rebuilding this season in 2021. So to me, that indicates that there's going to be a lot of changes made, with the roster construction of the team. Obviously, they don't have a strong farm system. They'll be getting the number 2 pick in this upcoming draft. That's going to help that ultimately for building their farm system, but they need a lot more than that. The Rangers definitely need to make some changes, and they got to have some room for the young prospects that they already have, to come up to the majors. Andrews is not a part of the long-term option. Neither is Odor. Both have struggled recently, but they're both making quite a bit of money under control for 3 more years. So for the Texas Rangers, it's going to be about finding a buyer for one of those 2 players, if not both. So there's going to be a lot to do in the Rangers front office. Chris Young is going to have to do a nice job there alongside of John Daniels. So both teams, I think, are winners in this. I'm really excited to see what happens for the the rest of the free agency. The White Sox obviously get arguably the best starting pitcher on the trade market. So really good job by the White Sox, and good job by the Rangers not holding on to Lynn any longer than they did. Everybody, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe if you do enjoy our MLB content, and also leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Thanks for tuning in.